Okay. How many of us have watched the last video, the last training that we did? How many persons have watched it?
I watched it, sir.
I was just so.
Okay, please. So hello, sorry. I had to take care of something. Okay, so in the last training, we started from the foundation, and the foundation being the trends. When it comes to trading, no matter what you do, no matter how you take it, the trends, they say, will always be your friend. The best thing that can happen to you is for you to understand the trends. Without the ability to understand where the trend is going, without the ability to understand the tendency of where the trend is going to end up, you are going to lose in the markets. If you're caught up against the trends, you are definitely going to lose. It's just a matter of time. Your job as a trader is to do what? Is to take your time to understand. I repeat, take your time to understand perfectly how to identify the trends. How to identify the trends. No matter what you do, I repeat, your job is to understand the trend. Once you understand how to read the trend, once you understand how to identify where the trend is likely heading to, and you join the trend in heading towards that direction, that is how you make money. I'm trying to break it down as basic as possible. What is the trend? What is trend? I've tried as much as possible to explain in detail so that we all understand this. Because your ability to understand this will go a long way in helping you to generate the income that you deserve. I repeat, your ability to understand how to identify the trends will go a long way in helping you to make all the money you want to make in this market. All the money you want to make in this market is hinged on having the ability to understand the trends. And what is the trend? The trend is simply the movement of the markets up and down. If I have the ability, if I was able to enter the market here and the market moved up to this point, this is money. What this means that this market moved up and this is an uptrend. And if this market turns and start falling, presently see it has started falling down. It's gotten to this point now. If it continues to, this is a downtrend. So your ability to move with the market up will give you enough money. Your ability to fall with the market down will as well give you enough money. Are we there? Are we there?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Please, What you see me doing, this particular session that we are now, is, as far as I'm concerned, the most important of all the trainings that we are going to do. Because once you get this, once you understand the series, the trainings that we are going to have on, first of all, what is trend? That's what we did in the last class. Now we are going now to understand the basic, how to identify the trend. How to identify the trend. Then we'll go on how to draw your trend lines. How to draw your channel to understand the trend. Please mute yourself, sir. Please, sir, mute yourself. Manchu, mute yourself. Your ability to understand the trends will go a long way in determining how profitable you become in the market. The trends, like we say, will always be your friend. As we teach you the trends, take your time and ask all the right questions that you need to ask. Because your ability to ask all the right questions will determine how much you make in this market. How do I mean? Because when you ask all the right questions, you get the right answers. And you getting the right answers will help you do what? Will help you in understanding the trends. When we say understand the trend, for instance, now, you see that presently here now, this particular trend has gotten to this point. What happened is that this market here hit what is called a resistance. We'll get to that level where you get to understand what is called a support and a resistance. Now, this market had been moving and moved and moved and got to what we call what? A resistant level. It hit a resistance here and it could not go beyond. So it started falling. So at this point that it started falling, you see that it has fallen from here to this point presently. So the question is this market going to move beyond this point where it is now? Is there going to be a support here? Is this market going to move up backwards? For instance, you see that the market here, observe, it hit a resistance here. That's, it was coming up, it came here, got to this point, it hit a resistance, and the market started falling. This market started falling, and fell to this point here. When it got there, it met what we call a support. It could not break this support. And what happened? It started doing what? It started heading back up from here to this point here now. Even though it hit another support around here, so another resistance around here, and fell back to this point. And then rose. It has been hitting little resistance. And the spike got it to this point, this final point here now, before it started falling down. So the question is it going to break this former support here now? You see that there was a support around here. It got to this point and it could not break it. It broke it a little and it went back up to here. So coming back to this point again now, this is where the market presently is.
Good evening, sir.
Is it going to move beyond? Is it going to move beyond this resistance level? Please bear in mind, you're going to learn. Bear in mind, this is the beginning of our foundation. What we are teaching you now is the structure of the trading world. Once you understand this structure, be it Forex, be it crypto, be it binary option, you'll be able to trade. What we are breaking down for you here is the simple steps on how to do what? On how to leverage and start earning in this financial world. What we are showing you is the structure. What basically every forex trader knows, the foundation of their knowledge. We are giving you this as a foundation. When we now hand over the personal wealth creating system to you, it will make a whole lot of sense. Why? Because you would have gotten the foundation and you would understand why the market behaves the way it behaves and how to utilize your personal wealth creating system. So we said something here. The question is this market going to reverse? If you watch now, are we seeing that there's a small spike just happened here now? Are we there?
Yeah. You, sir?
Are we seeing that a small spike just happened here now? Why? Because it got to a former support region. I repeat, it got to a former support what? A former support region. It got to a former support region. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get more spikes that come here and take this market back up. That is why, based on this former support here, if I were in this market, say for instance, this spike came and I identified that there's a resistance here and I enter this market. Once this market gets to around this region, I'll exit. Because I would expect that, look, this is a former support region. So another spike is likely to come there. Does it make sense?
Yes.
If you're new here, it will not make sense to you. It will be confusing. But please just calm down. The older members that are here, there was a time that this was a mystery to them. But over time, I believe they've gotten to understand how it works. And today is really adding value to every one of them. I also promise you that all it takes is in the next highest 2-3 weeks, it will begin to make a whole lot of sense to you and you begin to understand this market. You begin to understand this market. Now, if this guy breaks this market, remember here we are in 1 minute time frame. You would also get to understand what we mean by time frames. You have 1 minute. These are the time frames. We have 1 minute time frame. We have 5 minutes time frame. We have 15-minute time frame. We have 30 minutes time frame. We have 1 hour time frame. We have 4 hours time frame. We have daily time frame. We have weekly time frame, and we have monthly time frame. And in between, if you come down here, you see time frames. If you come, we have 1 minute, we have 2 minutes, we have 3 minutes, we have 4 minutes, we have 5 minutes, we have 6 minutes, we have 10 minutes, we have 12, 15, 20, and 30 minutes. You won't see them here, but if you come down here, you see them. If you come down here, we also have 2 hours, 3 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, and 12 hours. All these are things you get to know as we move along. Right now, just observe, keep an open mind, and it will make sense over time when we start explaining all these things. And what you also see before you here is called an MT5. An MT5 is the gateway to the financial world. This is what our broker, the agents, the people that give us access to have the ability to put our money in this market and trade. This is the platform. It's called, we have the MT4 and we have the MT5. We have the MT4 and we have the MT5. Here, what we use is the MT5. So that's what gives us this ability to observe the markets. Presently, as a new trader, it's either for you to have an ability to trade, it's either you have a demo account, which is a practice account, which you use to practice until you learn the act. And then you now move to the next one, which is the live account. That is where you now put real money. I repeat, that is where you now put real money to enter this market and start doing the needful. To enter this market and start doing what? Start doing the needful. So please take notes that what you have there is your MT5. Please, once as a registered member, once you have access to your course, all these things are already there. We are only doing this because we want to carry some persons along. Please let me know, are there new persons here? You're a new member, you're new here, or you've not gotten your personal wealth system. Please identify yourself. I need to know you're here, you've not gotten your personal wealth system. Are we here? Am I audible? Are you all hearing me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, I've not gotten mine.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I've not got.
What's holding you, sir? We need to, we are going, after this, we'll start going into practicals. And the best way for you to learn is for you to follow as we go along. You set up so that as we are taking this training, when I start breaking down the indicators, when I start, you'll be practicing. So what is the reason? Why have you not gotten, sir? We would not want to be dragged backwards. If you're here, you've not gotten your personal wealth creating system, please communicate with me after this class. Let us use this weekend to get and set up for you. Several persons got there day before yesterday and today, and they, by God's grace, they've gotten the files and they are setting up. So that will also as well give you access to the training platform. You start learning. If you're new here, this will probably not make much sense to you, but trust me, within the next 1 or 2 weeks, it will begin to make sense. What matters is that you have the ability to start generating income at the end of this practice that we are doing. So please do well to communicate. So now, the trend, like I said, is the ability to understand. So what I'm basically explaining to you now is the process of understanding the trend. Is the process of understanding the trend through what we call support and resistance. Through what we call support and resistance. In our class on Monday, we'll be taking support and resistance. The trend, when we say that something is a trend, this is what is prevailing presently. This is what is in vogue. This is where everybody is aligning. This is where everybody is following. When you say bandwagon effects, everybody is aligning with the trends. Everybody is following the trends. Okay, when you say trend, this is what is reigning presently. This is the hairdo, especially when it comes to women. This is a particular hairdo that is trending. This is the material. This is the dress. This is what is trending in the markets. This is what everybody is following. This is what majority of the people, this is where majority of the people, are going. In these markets, we have buyers and we have sellers. When buyers are plenty in the markets, meaning that there is plenty money, more money in the market from buyers than sellers, what will happen? The market will push up. You say there is an uptrend. Now, when suddenly more sellers come into the market and put more money in sales, what will happen? Suddenly, the buyers will lose strength and the sellers will take over. And then we'll now have what we call a downtrend, meaning that the market is doing what? The market is falling down. Uptrends for buys, the market is heading up. For sell, meaning that more sellers have entered the market with bigger money, the market will suddenly hit what is called a resistance level, meaning that the sellers are coming with more money, more capital, and as such, are now stronger. They've built a brick wall at the top there. So the buyers are not able to do better than the sellers. So what will happen? The market will reverse. The market will what? The market will reverse and start falling down. Just like the market is doing now. Now, at this point, you see that the market got to this point here. It got to this point here now. And a small spike came. But this support level here wasn't strong enough to hold. So it broke through the support and is heading down to where? To the former support. You see another support line here. You see here. How did you identify? You see around here. This man got around here and headed back up. He got to this point, he hit a resistance and he came down here. So this man is heading towards here now. This is another region. So if this man breaks, if I'm in this market now, I will hold. I will hold this market. Because this is another region where I'm expecting that a spike is likely to come. I repeat, this is another region where I'm expecting that a spike is likely to come. Beyond this region, where else would I be expecting another spike, another major spike? Is where you come down here. You see, this is another place where we had what? Former support line. Formal support line. These are things that you're going to learn. These are things that you learn once you learn this foundation and you understand how to do what we call a top-down analysis. Meaning that we are going to, our analysis is going to come from where? From the higher time frame. What I'm just showing you here now is I'm painting a picture of, from 1 minute time frame. If I want to get a better picture, if I want to get a better structure, if I want to get a better understanding of the trends, this is not the right place to do it. What I'm just doing now is just showing you how to draw what we call support and resistance lines to help us. Because if I go to the higher time frames, it might take time for you to see an example of what I'm talking about. Because it will take time for the market to move. Are we there? Am I making sense?
Yes, sir.
Am I making sense? Am I making sense?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, you are making sense.
So please,
You are making sense.
between now and all through next week, we are going to deal on trends, the structure of the market, breakdown on the trends, how to identify the trends, how to draw your trend lines. What are the trend lines? How do you draw trend lines? Let me take you to the higher time frame. Let's go to 1 hour time frame. Most times I like coming from 4 hours time frame. You see all the lines we drew. All the lines we drew. See all these lines we drew now in 1 minute time frame. If we go to 4 hours, you see how small it is. All of them are now together. You see how small it is. The market for some days has been buying seriously. The market has been buying seriously. How do you identify? How do you draw a trend line? How do you identify and draw a trend line to say, okay, this is where the market has been heading, or this is where the market will continue to head? To be able to identify a trend line, by drawing a trend line, all you do is you have to find out a peak in the market. For instance, in this particular window frame that we are now, where is a high point of the market, where the market, bought and hit a resistance? It's here. So if I want to start drawing a trend line, please be mindful. The trend line I'm drawing for you now is already a past history. I'm just trying to show you how to draw a trend line. We're also going to draw a trend line in the present market where we are now. So when I say present market, as in the present point of the market. But if I want to draw a trend line to show you an example of how to get a trend line, what do? I need to come from the peak. Now, from the peak, when I draw, I come here. This is the draw trend line. See, draw trend line. You click on this. You come to this point at that edge there. I want to click and I want to draw and capture about 2 to 3 edges. 2 to 3 edges. If you watch. If I were drawing this trend line just to get to this point here now, this is where I will concentrate. But because the market has gone beyond here, remember this is an edge. Now this is a better edge. Now if you come down, I'm looking for a better edge. This is a better edge than the past. If I scroll down to this point now, this is a better edge. If I come down to history, this is a better edge. So here now, this is a trend line. And to get a good trend line, you need to capture about 2 to 3 edges, which I did. I captured one edge here. I captured another one here. Let me show us. I captured one here. I captured another one here. Sorry. I captured, see another one here. Captured another one there. For you to capture, for you to say or state that you've drawn a good trend line, means that you've been able to do what? To capture about 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 2 or 3. You see that this is what? A downtrend, showing that the market fell. Showing that the market fell. Let me clean up this. Showing that what? Showing that the market fell. Uh-oh, what did I do? I cleaned up everything. Is it making sense? Let me draw this back. Is it making sense?
Yes, sir.
Please, we need to note that this is like a revision. Like I said, if you go on the trend listing, you see it. It's there. You will be able to watch. You'll be able to see it live. If you go on just our courses, it's already there. Everything you need to learn, everything you need to know is already there. This is more like a revision. So what I've just drawn is what is called a trend line. Now, if I want to form a channel is simply to understand what happened, what actually played out based on support and resistance in this market. To get a channel, all I need to do is come and identify the same way I did in the upper region. I need to come below. And if I come below here, this is from where we can capture. You come here, you come here. Oh, sorry. This is a trend line. You see the market basically was bouncing off this. The market was bouncing off. See here, let me show us. The market sold here. Came here and bought here. He hit a support. He bought there. It got to this point and he sold again and started falling. He came here and hit what? Hit the support and bought. Went up a bit. Sold back. Came back here. Hit a support and bought. He bought until he came here and hit what? A resistance. And it started selling again and sold up to this level, where it now hit another support, which is what? Which is here. And as he hit a support here, that place turned out to be a major support. Remember, we are in 4 hours. We are in 4 hours. Each of these candles you're seeing is a representation of 4 hours. So I haven't gotten there. He hit this place, became a what? A major support. And what happened? He came here and bought. And since then, this market has been what? If you want to draw a trend line here, if we start here, see where it got to. See where the market presently is. See where this market presently is. Am I making sense? Are we there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Are you understanding what I'm trying to explain?
Yes, sir. We are with you, sir.
It's not being with me. Are you understanding? Is it making sense? For the new persons, it might not, but for the older persons, I believe it makes a lot of sense.
Yes, for me, it's making sense, sir.
This is how to draw your trend line. I repeat, this is how to draw your trend line. Any question, please? I have a question. This is the time to ask. Are we there? I have a question. This is the time to ask. Please go ahead with your question.
The last line you just drawn, you drew from the support line to the resistance level. Why did they cross to the resistance level? But the lines you've been drawing, if you're maintaining the support line, it goes under and then.
No, see what I did here. What I did here now. is a structure. I'm not true.
Yes.
That's what I just asked. Are we understanding to this level? I'm not true.
Okay.
I
Okay,
wanted
sir.
to, in fact, it is right that you ask this question, because when I was asking the question, that's why I wanted to, do you understand what I'm doing? Because if we want to achieve the channel, as in the trend, based on this, if you come from here now, what you're basically saying is this, Abi, it's supposed to follow this route.
Yes, sir. Exactly.
If you follow this route now, sir, and if you follow this, what I drew before, and follow this route, are we there?
Yes, sir.
You see that I need you to observe this. I need you to observe this. I'm going to leave this channel. Come back on Monday. Are we there? On Monday,
Yes, sir.
by Monday, you see that this market will fall to this point. You see that this place now, you see that this place will become a resistance level. You see that there will be a resistance around here. You see that this market will fall. There's a reason why I drew that, because I wanted to make an example. You see that this market will fall this way. If it doesn't get to this point, at least it will fall to this region. But I'm expecting that this market will fall back to this region. Why? Because of this support here. Are we there?
Yes, sir.
What do we have here now? What shape do we have here now?
Right, a ranging market. Sir.
Uptrend.
What
A
shape
triangle.
do we have here now?
Uptrend
I didn't
market.
say trend.
An
I say what
acute
shape?
triangle.
A triangle.
45 degree.
Huh? Hello? Are we there?
45 degree. 45 degree.
Okay, sir. And how you choose to say it. But I'm expecting that this market will fall from here now. Are we there?
Yes, sir.
So if I draw my trend lines, and based on my trend lines, this tells me that this market is going to fall. And my personal wealth creating system now come and tell me the same thing. What do you think will happen? Are we there?
You'll be in a great money, like you gain a lot.
What it means that you should enter the market. Be confident. Are we there?
Yes.
What is telling you that you should be confident and enter the market? And the market is going to reverse in that region. Are we there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Does it make sense?
Very well, sir.
Any question? Any question? For those, how many of us, you've not registered on the social trading platform? Please identify. I have not registered on the social trading platform. I am here. I'm
Sir,
not registered
please.
on the social trading platform.
Sir, please, I have a question, sir.
Go ahead, sir.
Sir, the first time I joined the class, you registered me on the right. So I don't know if there's a difference between this platform and the right.
Derive
So
is
what's
the
the difference,
trading
sir?
platform. Derive is the trading platform. This one is our own personal community where we as traders assemble.
Okay, sir.
Are you there, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay.
Go and register. Go and register. We've dropped the link severally. We've dropped the link severally. I'm going to post it to everybody. Is there anybody here that is not on that does not receive our messages? You're not on our WhatsApp group. You've not been receiving our messages. All the trainings and all that, you've not been getting it. For those who have not registered, we've been giving you the privilege. Why have you not registered? Communicate with me now and get yourself registered this weekend so that by next week, you can follow up. Are we there? You're here, you've not registered. Can I get to know you? You're here, you've not registered. I'm here, I've not registered. Please identify yourself.
Sir, I have not, though it was a bit confusing. I was trying to figure out the difference between the Derive and this other one, this platform. But I've not. I will do it after now, sir. I'll try doing it now.
Huh?
Sir, I'll try doing it now. Like me, I've not registered on this platform because the Derive and this.
Have you gotten your personal wealth systems? Have you registered with us? Have you gotten your personal wealth system?
Well, I've not. I don't think I've gotten.
You should get. We are still this thing. If not, by this thing, we won't have access to the training again. For those who have not gotten, we've been leaving everybody, if you've not gotten from next week, you won't have access to the training anymore. Please.
Okay, sir. Yeah, I've gotten that one.
Huh?
But sir, the thing is, the pages are quite confusing to me. Like the Derive and this social
Sir, what is confusing? You've just asked me a question now. I told you that Derive is the broker. This one is our trading community where we assemble, sir. We are talking about you getting your personal wealth system, getting the indicator that you use in trading. You pick a package. We have the 58,000 package. We have the 120,000 package. We have the 180,000 package. We have the $1,000 package. You choose the one you want. You register. You have access to the trading system. So that by next week, when we start using this thing, you'll be able to also practice with us, sir. Either both for mobile or computer, sir.
Okay, sir. So because it's my brother that registered me, so I wasn't the one that went through this process. But what I'm saying is that if I log in now to this site now with with the link you send, that I can access the courses like me and for the 3.0.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go and register. As a member, we'll give you access to the course so that you'll be playing. You have been with us for almost going to 1 month now. You should have known this now. I've done a video on it, on this platform, on itself. Go and register. That's what we told everybody. If you've registered, send me your username or your full name, and I'll give you access to the training course. Excuse me. Mr. Alfred, you have a question?
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, good evening. Good evening, sir. Sorry, on the trading platform, the social trading platform, sir. Should I still stick with the 3.0 course, or I'm supposed to start with the 5.0?
Come again, sir.
On the social trading platform,
Yes, sir.
Should I still stick with the 3.0 course, or I'm supposed to go to the 5.0 course now?
No, you don't know, not 5.0. The all income updates.
Yeah, the all income update, yes.
Yeah. Send me a message. I'll give you access to that. Are you're a
Okay.
registered member, right?
Yeah, this is Mr. Chukudi, sir.
Okay, Chukwudi, yeah. How are you?
I'm fine, sir.
So how are you doing now?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm doing well, sir. Thank God.
Okay. Are you back?
No, not yet, sir.
Send me a message and we need to discuss something. Send me a message on WhatsApp.
All right, sir. No problem, sir.
Okay. Okay, so any other, Mr. Alfred, you're raising your hands. Any question?
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Okay, well done, sir.
Okay, yes, I've registered for my package, which you sent the mail to me. But
Okay.
I think setting it up, I think I sent you a mail, but I know you are very busy. But
You sent
setting
me
up,
what?
it's
You sent me, what did you
set,
you
is
sent
that
me a
with,
message?
yes, on WhatsApp.
Sorry, I traveled. I just came in this evening. I've been on the road since.
Okay.
I went for a burial.
All right. Oh, you're welcome, sir. So I think if there's any instruction of how to set up, I will appreciate if I can get it, sir.
Okay. Have you registered on the social trading platform, sir?
Yes, I have since.
Okay. Have I given you access to the training course?
I don't know, not yet. You only send me
Okay.
a package.
Send me your username you use in registering, sir. So I'll give you access.
Okay. All right,
If so,
I'll do that.
inside that place, you have access to all the trainings. You understand? How to set up the indicator, everything is there.
Oh, okay, sir. All right, sir. Thank you. I'll do that right away.
So if you register, you come back to me and you tell me that you don't know how to set up, what it means that you've not been going through the training.
But I've done the first training, which is free, so I can't move to do any other one except.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what it means. I've not given you access. You understand? For those that are wanting, if you want to upgrade, those that want one-on-one, Mr. Alfred, if you want one-on-one, for those that want one-on-one, you can upgrade to the one-on-one. People are upgrading to the one-on-one. Like tomorrow, I'm having a special class for those on one-on-one. You understand?
Okay.
That will give you access to, you understand, all the training, the multiplier, all that. And for those that are here, you want to come for the one-on-one, but you don't have the capital for all. You can call me, communicate. We can always discuss and maybe come up with a payment plan for you. I have 2 persons that communicated with me for one-on-one. Maybe I'm going to attend to them this evening. You know, you can, if you want one-on-one. The question is, what is the difference between one-on-one? The one-on-one will give you access to all the indicators with the multiplier. Most importantly, some special indicators that you will not see out there. These are some indicators that the banks are coming for. You won't see us discuss it. You will never see it on the social listing. You will not see
What
it.
is the cost implication, sir, to upgrade to the one-on-one?
You just pay the difference.
Oh, all right, okay.
Yeah,
we'll discuss that one.
Yes, it's just the difference, and you get the one-on-ones, so that we can dedicate time and for those that want it. You understand? We tell people, if you have the resources, the best thing for you to do is get the one-on-one. If you have the resources, it will do you a lot of good. Okay, so any other question? You're new here. You're new. You have a question. You're a bit confused. It is normal. It is normal. You can't come in, and if you come in and tell me you understand everything immediately, you'll be a suspect. You'll be a suspect.
So I have another question that I think I have. This within that range level, sir, within that range level, can the market within the range level, within the confines of the range, can the market move up and down?
When you say within the range, what do you mean, sir? I don't understand what you mean by the range.
Talking about the range, you identify the range. Yes, sir.
When you talk about are you talking about here? Something like here?
Sir?
Are you seeing my screen?
Yes, I'm seeing it.
Where when you
No,
say the range?
come to the middle. Come to the middle
Okay,
again.
inside, are you talking about inside the
Yes.
inside?
Yes, sir. Here now. Yes. Yes, sir. Here now. At this point, I move to the left again.
To the
Move
left.
to the left. Yes, sir. Ahead there. Yes. You can see that the candles were also moving up and down within the range level, if you can identify the range.
No, that is not. See, this is the movement of the markets. This
Yes,
is
sir.
the movement of the market. The only thing we need to identify here is support. If you come here and I see there was a support here, that's this place here. That's why the market supports here, and it could not break this line, and it started buying. You understand?
Okay.
These are things we teach you all these things. We don't want to, you understand, put so many things in one lesson so that you don't get confused. So that when you're going through it, you understand, you go them, one after the other. So it will make a lot of sense.
Okay, sir. All right.
So, that we will treat in the next class. So
Okay,
please,
sir.
this video will be released tomorrow. Please take your time, go through them. This is one of the most important videos. The videos that we are going to, the trainings we are going to have all through next week are going to be foundational. Anybody that takes their time and eats it, takes their time to understand it, will go a long way. For those that are doing the one-on-one, when we're in the one-on-one, we go deeper, we go far deeper, we open up. In fact, for those that want to do the one-on-one, for those one-on-one, we are going to be having a special class. We will communicate for those tomorrow, a special class tomorrow. So what am I saying? Please take this seriously. I don't know if he's in this training. I've forgotten his name. One of our students, he communicated, that was yesterday, Abi. He funded $10, and with $10, he took $10 to 200 and something dollars. Last December, he took $10 to 200 and something dollars. He said the network had a problem. He made a mistake, and he lost a bit of it. Yesterday, he took that another $10 to $50. Yesterday, he wanted to place a withdrawal. Please let me say something that is very important. Now, he wanted to, when he wanted to fund his account, he communicated with me, and I showed him. I don't know if he's here. In our next, by Monday, I will make sure he comes around and he shares his testimony. He communicated with me, and I gave him the agent. Please, when you are funding, are you hearing me? Am I audible? Hello?
Yes, you are.
Please,
Yes, you are.
when you are funding, the very reason why we choose an agent or cryptocurrency is so that you get value for your money. When you go and you start funding with your bank's cards, or you start funding with one of these online bank platforms, at the end of the day, when you're placing your withdrawal, guess how much they'll pay you? They'll pay you with the bank rates, which is 400 and something. You funded, they'll pay you 400 and something. Meanwhile, the agent will pay you 720. Why the bank's exchange is 400 and something? I don't know. Am I making sense?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Me, I prefer an agent or cryptocurrency. The agent we use that I recommend for you has never failed. He's a very sincere person. This is an agent that I do 5 million, 10 million with. I've never met him before. I will send 10 million to him, and over this, even when I'm withdrawing $10,000, I will send to him, and he will send me the money. Even other people, I will help them fund their accounts, and he sends it to me. So if you want to fund, the essence of why we are doing this is so I will make money. So we don't make money, I will dash it to the banks. The banks will collect your money and give you 400 or something dollars this rates. Abi, is there anybody here that wants to generate money and dash to the bank?
No.
It's funny. I wasn't happy yesterday because when he wanted to withdraw the money, they were giving the rate they were giving him. He wasn't happy with it. But unfortunately, there is nothing we can do. All because when you hear the means through which you funded is the means through which you will withdraw. I repeat, the means through which you funded is the means through which you are going to withdraw. So please, if you want to fund, we have an agent. Maybe what I will do, I'll give on the group, I will start posting the name and the link of our agents. So everybody will have access to it. Just communicate the young man, create your life account, communicate, and he will fund you. Nobody has complained. Nobody have ever complained with him. If you go on his platform, most of our students make up his platforms. They are withdrawing every day. So if you're here, you're new. This person I'm telling you about, I'll try and communicate with him for him to come on Monday and give his testimony. He has never traded before. In fact, he told me that he had to sell his TV to be able to afford to pay for our program. He told me that he sold his TV. He sold his TV to afford paying. So please, everybody here, we need to understand that this is for real. What we are doing, if you want to upgrade to the bigger packages. If you have the resources. If you've not gotten the indicator, pay for it. Yes, money must leave your hand. Virtue, they say virtue must leave you. Binary daily profit doesn't come cheap, but it will make all the difference. It will make all the difference. Mr. Chukwudi, are you there, sir?
Yes, sir, I'm here, sir.
Mr. Richmond, I want to ask a question, please.
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Please, I was trying to, make to add my indicators, but I find it very difficult. But I've been training on demo without any indicator,
No,
I find it difficult to.
No, that is okay, sir. What you do, sir? Can you I don't know how my destiny is going to be once I finish now.
Okay. If you want, I can send all the whole information to your.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Can we?
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you rise early?
Pardon?
Do you rise early? Can we do listen? Can we do something a session by 5, 6 early in the morning?
5, 6. If you want, I can wake up early. No problem. Tomorrow is Saturday. No problem. I can do that.
Okay, sir. Please communicate with me early. Let's try. I can see how to help.
Okay, no problem. I'll do that.
I can see how to help you set up.
Okay, no problem.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Mr. Chukwudi, you're based in Dubai, right?
Yes, I am, sir.
Thus far, yes, sir. How
yes,
are you doing? How much have you raised, sir?
Well, I can't actually say because now I had to withdraw funds and also create the multiplier since you sent the video across also. So I had to fund two to three accounts also.
No, how much did you start with? And how much would you estimate?
100.
You started with 100. How much?
Yes.
Based on estimation, how much have you made from the market?
Oh, okay. Based on estimation, around as of last year, 1,800 USD. Then this year lower because now I'm trying to be cautious about things.
Yes,
so estimate around 2005 or so.
Huh?
Yeah, I estimate around 2005 or 26 thus far.
Good. So is it pure value?
Yes, sir, it's pure value.
Pure value. So
But
please,
now I'm not okay, sir.
look, I'm saying, everybody. No,
Yes,
I
sir.
know the last time I told you, I asked you to slow it down. You understand? Don't pursue
Yes,
too
sir.
much.
Yes, sir.
Slow it down gradually. You get over time. You understand?
Yes,
But it's pure profit, extremely pure profit, pure benefits.
Yes.
Now, Mr. Chukwu did join us in our last training, and it was the end of last year. He had never traded before. All he's using, he saw us on TikTok, through a comedian on TikTok or wherever. All he's using is your pure what he has learned and our personal system. Here, we're telling you that we are not teaching how to trade Forex. We are not teaching how to trade binary. We are teaching you how to use the system. Be disciplined. Here, we kill greed. We are not greedy. Here is about consistency is the name of the game. Consistency is the name of the game. Understand it, and it will give us pure value. So please, everybody here, we have already exceeded our time. We've already exceeded our time. But please, if you're here, take your time. Do well to get all the systems. Those that are investing in the system, those that got the multiplier, they are not wasting their time. Mr. Chukwu, have I sent you the video on the multiplier? Hello?
Hello, sir. Sorry, sir.
Have I sent you the video on the multiplier?
No, sir, you've not, sir.
Okay, please. If you're here, you got the multiplier, please send me a message, and I'll send you the video on the setup so that you learn how to set up. Please, when you set up,
Right, sir.
from the next week, we will start having a training on the multiplier. Only use your demo first of all, not on live until we have our session first. I will explain certain things. Very, very key.
All right,
if you know you've got the multiplier, you paid for the multiplier, communicate with me so that we'll know what to do. Okay, so I appreciate everybody for being here. Let us take our time. Please take our time to go through this video, this training over the weekend. We are going to drop it tomorrow. And please make sure you take your time, go through it so that at the end of the day, we get pure value so that you keep getting. For those that are members, registered, get in touch with me. I'll give you access to the course on the social training platform. So you have access to everything. And if you're new here, you've not registered, communicate with me. So you get registered over this weekend. So by Monday, when we start showcasing the indicator, our personal wealth creating system, start how to use it. Your job is to start practicing. That is how you perfect. That's how everybody that you see profiting perfected, because they were able to. And you have both, you have access to both that of the system and that of the mobile phone. At the end of the day, it will give you pure value. Thank you so very much for being here. I appreciate everybody. Any last question? If there's no question, we'll say goodbyes and see you on Monday. Mr. Alfred, communicate with me about the one-on-one. Communicate with me so that we'll discuss it. And if you want, if you're interested, we can help you set up. So I'll be able to join tomorrow's.
All right, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so I'll see you guys on Monday. Thank you very much, and God bless every one of us.
Good night all to all.